I've really been on a quest to find out who the 24 elders really are. So I feel like they do not represent the order of Melchizedek because I feel like Christ is the sole high priest that holds that office. But rather I feel that they represent a unified body of redeemed humanity, like the church, symbolizing the Old and New Testaments through the combination of the 12 tribes of Israel and the 12 apostles. Their presence and priestly functions, such as offering prayers and wearing crowns, point to their participation in a royal priesthood. In a symbolic sense, they're serving as a victorious representation of God's people before his throne. The most common interpretation of the 24 elders is that the 24 elders symbolize the totality of God's redeemed people, encompassing both Old Testament saints, represented by the 12 patriarchs of Israel, and New Testament believers, represented by the 12 apostles. While not an earthly Levitical priesthood, the elders' role in the heavenly scene suggests they function in a priestly capacity, offering praises and prayers to God. This aligns with the concept of the priesthood of all believers, mentioned in 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. Now, I could see how someone could say that the 24 elders are part of the order of Melchizedek because they're in heaven with Christ. However, the order of Melchizedek is directly linked to Christ as the high priest. This is detailed in Hebrews chapter 7. Since Christ is the sole high priest of the new covenant, the 24 elders, in my mind, do not represent this order. Then there are those who believe the 24 elders are angelic beings. However, the text more strongly supports them as symbolic representations of redeemed humans. Now, there's a couple reasons why I believe that the 24 elders represent the royal priesthood of believers here on earth. Number one, they're seated on thrones. The elders are seated on thrones around God's throne, signifying their reigning authority and participation in Christ's victory. In Jesus taking our place on the cross for us, by default, we were crucified or co-crucified with him. We are co-heirs to the throne with Christ, co-crucified with him. Their white robes symbolize purity, and their golden crowns represent their triumph and reward for faithfulness. They are seen offering prayers and worship before God, indicating their priestly service in the heavenly sanctuary. Christ is